Just going to double check and make sure we're live on Twitch. We are, in fact, live on Twitch, so I'm going to start speaking. Ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, welcome to another episode of Limitbreaker Demo Disc. I'm Andrew Bennett, and I'm joined once again by Dean.
Hello.
Kai.
Hi.
And Trey. But was that a metal pan that you just tapped? What?
No.
Whoops.
What are you
was
talking
that?
about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what?
I just heard like a little, just like a little.
He has a soundboard. I heard...
Wait.
He has his fucking soundboard.
Oh no.
You said do something funny, so I was like, oh, I know something that's funny.
I thought you dropped like a fucking, like a skillet or something. I don't know what I heard.
That sounded just like a skillet, yeah.
I don't.
Oh, it's a Taco Bell sound, but not off.
It's my first press Taco Bell.
Holy shit.
All right. Anyways.
Back to my incredibly written intro. Tonight we're talking about a few fun things, but especially the wild world of video game cookbooks. See, I could have said all that so confidently throughout the whole thing if it wasn't for the half-dead Taco Bell bong.
Happening.
Real. We're forcing everyone to experience the world of video game cookbooks.
Yeah.
I don't even like.
You don't even cook.
I do sometimes. I made shepherd's pie a while back.
Oh, that sounds good.
That does sound good.
All I remember was that you were talking about Destiny coleslaw.
Yes, that's going to be. We're going to talk more about that
And
later.
then I can't like some Halo Mountain Dew. Gonna go cook some Halo Mountain Dew.
I don't think there's a Halo cookbook yet, actually.
There's some
No.
Neon
That'd be
Genesis.
fucking crazy.
Is there even food in Halo? Like,
yes,
have we ever
in fact,
seen
there are
those?
actually officially licensed Halo Pringles.
Yeah.
Evangelion canned bread.
They have it.
They have it. Yes.
They have it.
I went to
Fucking
4
Newports.
stores looking for this. Shit! I just realized we're no longer using the Okay, most of us are no longer using the temporary ones.
Yeah, so we've had a
The
bit of a
artwork.
visual upgrade. Since
Yeah, I
we've had,
finished those drawings.
Yeah, we had 2 weeks in between episodes, which means that we had time to work on our visuals a bit. We got Twitter handles put up on the big main display.
Yeah, at the very top, just so you couldn't exactly notice it until we pointed out.
Right, exactly.
We wanted to be as invisible as we could,
Right. But then we also have finished art.
Okay.
We got, some wonderful profile pictures for all of us. Every single one. Don't worry about it.
You want to hire Render Gengar, you have to PayPal me $50.
This is fine. I like it. I always did. I don't know. I just don't. It's just if I get something, it's either just gonna be me or like my Final Fantasy 14 character, which I know for a fact Andy doesn't want a cat girl named Lizzie McGuire on screen. So
Yeah, let's just.
You don't really seem to know me very well now, do you?
I guess
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. His fucking mantra every time he wakes up is like, I'm gonna do some chaos today.
Right.
I want to kill chaos.
He's going to kill chaos.
Okay, so you said, is there like a cookbook I should know about? I'm honestly
there's a
confused.
handful.
There's
quite a few.
Cookbooks, yeah.
Okay, is there
The Skyrim one is a very good looking one.
Well, you
in
gonna
my
make some
opinion.
cheese? Gonna make a cheese log?
You can make a sweet roll.
Yeah, the only cooking I've seen recently is that everyone has been making jerky for whatever reason.
What?
Yeah, there's like
guess-
a lot of people making beef jerky all at the same time because it was fall.
Yeah,
I
they're
guess
all
it is
preparing
fall.
to start moving south for the winter.
Yeah.
Gotta have a very dry food that won't spoil as fast.
Preparing the long journey south.
Setting up their wagons and feeding their horses.
I have some Bucky's registered trademarked jerky
The fuck is
right
Bucky's?
now.
I see so many people talking
Oh,
about Bucky's. I have
you
never
don't
seen
know
a
what
Bucky's
the
in my entire life.
okay, imagine a gas station, a Walmart, and like like a like a gas station Walmart, right?
Yeah.
And then also there's furniture and jewelry.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Is
So
this
there's
just a fucked up pawn stop?
one half is like, okay, 1/3 is gas station. You know, there's gas pumps outside. There's like convenience. There's like the drink things, and then they got like this big old thing of fountain drinks, and they have an entire like kitchen, and then
That's
they have like
fucked.
a fudge station connected to a pulled pork station, and then like they got a whole wall of beef jerky,
That
and then
sounds like hell.
it goes into like the store portion where it's like Bucky's merchandise. There's like some
I gotta look
furniture.
this shit up. How do you spell it?
Buccees. It's mainly in Texas. It's like a Texas thing.
This explains a lot, actually.
It's a truck stop, and then they got
Oh.
jewelry for whatever reason. I think my favorite part, because when I work, I have to drive pretty much every shift I work. I have to drive to the what's it, Cat 1, I think Cat 1 hospital, which is UAB in Birmingham, and on the way there there's a Bucky's, so like I'll stop there and I'll get something.
The only thing I could think of while you're describing this is like, you know how Cracker Barrel has been described as the Firelink Shrine for white people?
Yes.
What you are describing is the Sin's Fortress of white people.
Yes, that's exactly what it
Holy
is.
shit.
It's like the Anne Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
Of white people.
I think my favorite
Or
thing
white
about
people.
it is that in the bathrooms, not in the bathrooms, but like kind of like this little section of hallway before you get into the bathroom, there's paintings on the wall, and you can buy those paintings.
What?
You can buy paintings that more than likely have poop flakes on them, because I remember there's an episode of Mythbusters where they proved that poop flakes are a thing and they'll get on your toothbrush.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Why would you say that to me? Why
would you say that on stream?
What the fuck is wrong
They were
with you?
literally hundreds. They were hundreds of dollars. Like one of them was like $300, and I was like,
Dude,
"Why would you?"
I got a new goal. I got to become a new fucking Bucky's artist. Apparently,
and
get my painting sold on Bucky's.
And then their mascot is a beaver.
Yeah,
With
I'm
a
seeing
cap.
that.
He's got a trucker cap on.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
It's probably the most obvious thing you could have done.
He looks like a nice fellow.
They're it's all right on it. Like it ain't nothing. It's just when you walk in, you're not like amazed. You're just mystified by like, why would someone make this? It's like a middle finger to God. That's basically what Bucky's is a middle finger to God.
You're right about that.
That's fascinating.
Like
yeah,
I have a travel story that can kind of I'm kind of reminded of, just with the whole like how and why is this here thing. I recently went out to the little city of Charm, Ohio. It's a very beautiful place. It's run by some of the most modernized Amish and Mennonites that I have ever seen in my life. And it's like stepping into another country because, like, for starters, since, you know, the Mennonite and Amish background, like, all the architecture is that, you know, kind of offshoot of Dutch, German, Swiss architecture. There's some Swiss-themed tourist traps around the place. And for the most part, not a single building in this city is above 2 stories high, at least from what I saw out in the main part of town. Except for the lumber store. The Kime lumber store is Mennonite Times Square.
Huh.
It is like
The lumber
4 or
store.
5 stories 4 or 5 stories tall, just absolutely sprawling and gigantic all around. They have imported lumber and exotic lumber from all over the world. They have tables for sale in there and on display that are like wood that was dug out of a swamp in southern Africa.
My gosh.
And it's just like, and they filled the rest in with resin and turned it into a beautiful, beautiful looking table.
The resin wars.
I'm picturing like some Viking going into there and just crying at the beauty.
He probably would. But the entire building is also designed as an
Oh my God.
advertisement. So like for this whole, like 4-story sprawling lumber store, they have a huge variety of wood that's used in everything because every single piece of wood that they sell is used in the building itself. They want to advertise the quality of their product to you by building the place out of it. So when you look at the
Okay.
floor, it's got this faux 3D design with the different shades of wood that they use. And there's like
Oh my God.
6 or 7 different types of lumber used for a single tile on the floor.
That's incredible.
It is a genuine artisan building. And
Minecraft real, dude.
When
Yeah.
you build your Minecraft house out of all the wood types.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that, I
They
want
went
to see
and
I
got
want
that
to see an
acacia
Amish
wood.
Minecraft playthrough.
Oh shit! Damn, that's good. I should do that.
No portals. No
No, I'm
witchcraft.
saying no, not how you play the game. I'm saying I want to see an Amishman play Minecraft.
Oh.
I was about to say, it's like technically Amish Minecraft is just Minecraft without redstone.
Okay,
I'm allowed to play Minecraft, but I'm not allowed to use redstone because God would be mad at me.
okay, so since you were talking about like the video game cookbooks, I was like, you know what do they have? And like I found like the basic,
Oh yeah.
Legend of Zelda,
Mhm.
Avatar. I found an FF14 one that was interesting.
Okay,
Because
Trey.
I actually what?
Trey, I want to give you a spoiler. I
What?
pre-ordered the Final Fantasy 14 cookbook.
Yes.
You
He did.
pre-ordered it?
He did. I
Yeah.
saw. He actually has an image of him saying, "Yeah." And food influencers on our
I've
Discord,
been
please,
doing a
while I
lot
join
of.
in Limitbreakers.
I
He has.
did.
Go ahead.
He has
Let's
the
see.
pre-order. That's something to applaud for, I suppose.
I am
Is
going
it
to make every single
really?
recipe in the Final Fantasy 14 licensed cookbook, and no one is going to stop me.
Where the fuck did you even like send all these cookbook images at?
We'll bomb your house.
I was just looking up this,
That'll
and there's
stop you.
one for Nightmare Before Christmas. There's one for One Piece, right?
What?
What do you
Yeah.
what?
And okay, that's
Apparently
what I'm
goes-
saying. I'm
It
going
goes
down
deeper
the
than we
rabbit
thought.
hole, and I found a Shrek cookbook.
Holy shit.
So everything is
Wait,
null and
wait.
void. It doesn't matter anymore. There's a
Where the
Shrek
hell did you
cookbook.
put? Andy, where did you send the cookbook images?
I think
There's
I accidentally sent those in desktop generation actually.
a Scooby
Good.
Doo
Okay, I'll look
cookbook,
in there.
and then there's a
Oh, yeah,
white
there they are.
trash cooking.
Mhm.
Very
Boy.
it's a lot going on.
God, the Destiny
Yeah, I'm
2's
gonna-
coleslaw.
Back out. I actually recognize some of those from the FF14 book because I've been doing a lot of crafting lately. I got my culinarian up really
The only
high,
thing related to gaming is games with food in them.
honestly.
That's
What
the
was that
thing
one-
about a lot of these video game cookbooks that I've noticed, like going through these earlier today. Like, Dean mentioned the Destiny official cookbook, which I think is the worst offender out of all of these. The
Mhm.
majority of them
It's-
are kind of bad anyways, where it's like, okay, like I'm just scrolling through Amazon and I see on a search that I just searched video game cookbook. That's all I'm searching for here on Amazon. Tomb Raider, the official cookbook and travel guide. And it's like, now wait a second. Tomb Raider is set in the real world.
Yes.
How this is
They
just
do
a
have-
cookbook.
This is just real
It's-
food.
Yeah, this is just real food. Some of them are a little more out there, like the Street Fighter official street food cookbook,
Mhm.
where it's like
Mm.
this is all just real food, but also I'm kind of vaguely curious. This is
Yeah,
less about
I'm morbidly curious.
Yeah. This is less about showing off food that's supposed to be in the universe as much as it is like theming food after characters, which is what
Mhm.
also the Overwatch cookbook that apparently
Yes.
Oh,
exists is all about
no.
Yeah, the Overwatch
No.
cookbook. It actually has really good looking food in it.
that. Yeah.
Sombra
From what I've seen.
tacos.
I can
With
kind of give some points
Get
to the
out.
Overwatch cookbook, just because it's like making
They have like
smoothies
custom
themed after
props
characters.
and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's kind of cool, actually.
I think they put some effort into it, I think.
But the
But more
Destiny
than
Cookbook,
Destiny 2.
the
Destiny
Destiny
2,
official cookbook, if you
which
look at it
has
on
a
Amazon,
logo. Yeah, has a logo behind the little title that Andy and I both thought was like a Walmart plastic lid for fried chicken. Or like a rotisserie chicken you'd pick up.
it's exactly what it looks like. But
That's
like
incredible.
the preview images for the Destiny 2 cookbook on Amazon, it shows off 4 recipes from the cookbook, okay? And so you're gonna think to yourself, oh, sorry, five recipes from the cookbook. Whatever, I was off by 1. But if you look at these 5 preview recipes, you'll be like, okay, this is gonna be some exotic video game food, right? Now, out of the 5 things that they choose to showcase as recipes that are reasons you should buy this sci-fi themed cookbook, one of them is spicy ramen. Just straight up regular
Yeah.
old spicy ramen recipe.
I
It
saw
looks good.
that.
It looks like good food, but nothing
Yeah,
special. And
it's
then
spicy ramen, but from the Destiny 2 cookbook.
my
Destiny
favorite
is
one of
spicy
them
ramen,
all,
so it's different.
it's coleslaw.
Yes.
Literally
Just
just
called
coleslaw.
coleslaw.
Like, I'm looking at the
Coleslaw.
recipe for this. You've got mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, celery salt, sugar, cabbage, green cabbage core slice cabbage core removed and thinly
With core
sliced.
removed, yeah. Which is
I
the
don't-
standard for coleslaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna eat coleslaw with a core.
gonna eat the
Carrots,
core
red
itself.
onion, salt and pepper. Like, there is nothing new, nothing exciting about any of these ingredients. This is literally just coleslaw, except you got the recipe in a video game cookbook, you silly nerd.
The only
Coleslaw-
people that have the right to use that cookbook are the people that cosplay and they want to like fully envelop themselves in the character. Destiny. They're like
they dress up as their
Mr.
favorite Destiny 2 character and they only
Yeah.
eat food from the Destiny
eat-
2
yeah.
cookbook.
See, coleslaw is on the same level of potato salad in my brain, so I cannot imagine it's very good.
Coleslaw is beneath potato salad in my brain, but like potato salad is still really low because it has to be a really good potato salad for me to eat it.
All potato
Mhm.
salad fucking sucks.
There's a couple of good ones I've had where I'm like, wow, this is actually good. You know, it's rare.
Mm.
You know, once in a green moon or whatever, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Destiny cookbook apparently gets much worse. I'm looking at the
What?
I'm looking
Is
at
it
the
worse?
reviews, and the reviews, a lot of 1-star reviews. This one has a
Surprising.
picture of a lot of the names that food gets in here. You get let's see, the exotic food only available in the Destiny cookbook, such as fried chicken, chicken fried steak, hush puppies, buttermilk biscuits, beef stew, smoked
What the
turkey
fuck?
legs, twice baked sweet potatoes, pork tenderloin, whole chicken, duck poutine, energy bars,
Oh my god.
pretzels, schnitzel,
all you had
German
to say
potato salad.
all you had to say was fried chicken, all right? That's like the funniest thing. Yo, the only place you can go to for fried chicken is Destiny Cookbook. Everywhere else is fake.
The
Fake.
Destiny 2 cookbook, coleslaw cookbook.
Did they trademark and register fried chicken? Did they patent
my
that
gosh.
shit?
Do you guys
I
think if
can-
you go to KFC, they follow the Destiny 2 cookbook recipe?
Oh,
They do.
absolutely.
The hidden 13 herbs and spices.
We found them.
And they make the coleslaw from
I
the
c-
same book too.
I cannot believe that there is a Destiny 2 cookbook iceberg.
This is terrible.
That's incredible.
You know, Dean,
didn't-
I mean, you know,
got
since
the
you live where you do,
Coleslaw.
does
I
that mean
do.
that if I send you the Destiny 2 cookbook, it's that, you know, good, you know, down-to-earth Southern cooking?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Bro,
If
it's
you send it to me,
insane.
I will cook every meal at least once and send it to you.
Bro,
We're
it's
going to have a
Destiny-
cooking stream where you get to make the official Destiny 2 approved coleslaw, Dean.
Oh my god.
I used to work in fast food and we used to serve coleslaw. Well, they still do, but I used to prepare for that, so I'm very used to cutting up cabbages. So
Cabbage. I don't know.
Cabbage.
I've made a coleslaw before in the past.
The only time I've ever seen something being cut interesting was one of my coworkers got a watermelon. It was during the summer, and it was still like he didn't. How do I put this? It was like
Video
the whole
games.
watermelon. He cut it in half once, and then he cut slices into it, but he didn't get rid of the rind. He just like got it and squeezed it, and then just cubes fell out. It was really satisfying.
Wow.
Huh. I don't think that's the
Dang.
Destiny 2 official cookbook.
I heard something about watermelon. You said
I
watermelon.
can listen. I base my entire diet, my nutrients that gets into my body based on the Destiny 2 official cookbook.
I base
What
it on
what
the
is
Jimmy
it they call it when you like theme like an entire room after like a decade or something? It's like a controlled space or something like that.
I couldn't tell
I
you.
think that sounds like therapy.
I mean,
Controlled
listen,
Like
for
a
some
government
people,
experiment.
living in 1993 for the rest of their lives is therapy.
Oh, so that's just what you do then, Andy.
Um,
Okay, I got
Have you
it.
Makes
seen
more
the
sense
stuff that I
I
post on
think
Twitter?
I'm pretty sure this strays quite far away from video games.
All I'm
I-
saying
I-
is, Trey, is I want to live in a world where Kurt Cobain is still with us. Is that too much to ask?
No, it's not, honestly. I thought we were past that, but you know what? It's fine.
Andy is the biggest like anti-gamer zone propaganda, but also is the biggest one bringing back the gamer zone. So
Ugh.
You know what? Thinking about these cookbooks, I was thinking about it. Like, I can't think off the top of my head of like a video game where it was like, here's like a food the character is eating, and I was like, oh my goodness, that looks delicious.
I can think of two off the top of
I
my
can
head.
think I can yeah. Final Fantasy
only
15 immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say FF15 and Monster Hunter.
I was just gonna
Exactly.
say Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
Monster Hunter would be perfect for a cookbook.
Monster
Is there a
That-
Monster
Has
Hunter
Does it exist?
cookbook?
such an impact.
Look, find this
There's a
right now.
Legend of
Monster
Zelda
Hunter cookbook. Searching
There's
right
a Legend
now.
of Zelda one. I
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
know.
There, I'm seeing a Japanese one. Let's
Ooh.
see. Official Monster Hunter
Speak
cookbook
Japanese!
now available. Is this localized? Please be localized.
Please.
This is news
Japan already
from
has a Monster
2019. Capcom has released the Monster Hunter Food Cookbook, the Monhun Meshi Recipe Book, which features 29 recipes from the games you can actually make in real life. These include series classics like the Well Done Steak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you make one of the meals, it's like feeding an entire like extended family.
So,
maybe.
good
much
news,
in
bad
the game.
news. I mean, like, the Monster Hunter Cookbook exists in Japanese.
But it's in Japanese.
Is Japanese.
I think we
I have
start
a
petition.
genuine. Yeah, I think we need to, start teaching Japanese in schools.
Yeah.
Untapped market.
Do you know how many weebs would be like all over that?
I mean, it's a good language to learn.
It's a very useful language in my opinion.
Any language is a good. Well, not any, but most are.
Yeah.
Anything but Latin is a good language to learn.
Or Esperanto or whatever.
I like that. I like that one call out post where it was like some school was trying to find a Latin teacher, and it was like you must be spoken the original language. That's supposed to be your first language, and it was just like the dumbest thing I'd ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
We
You must
only
use
accept Latin
Latin
teachers
to
who
be
were
your
born in
first.
Vatican City.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're not a true Roman.
Yeah.
So we talked about a bad video game cookbook, and I want to talk about another kind of whatever one very shortly before moving on to the actual
very
good ones.
exciting. Okay.
But the Fallout Vault Dwellers official cookbook is kind of the same way as the Destiny one, except like it kind of makes sense, I think, where it's like you got to realize that like making a Fallout cookbook is just taking a cookbook from the 1950s and putting a nice fancy spin on it.
And then
That's
just
making
put some
slop.
radiation in there.
You just make slop.
I kid you not.
Does it tell you what good cat foods to get?
But I kid you not, there is a recipe in the official Fallout cookbook for mac and cheese.
Oh, hell
Incredible.
yeah. I love mac and cheese.
The hardest, most cuisine food.
What
Baked
What
pork
about
and
like a-
beans.
Normal ass food.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm addicted to pork and beef.
Weezer.
But it's
Uh,
like, between that and the Tomb Raider one and all this, it's like you guys gotta just stop, You gotta
you know,
only
I think
make these if you have something really outlandish to bring to the table.
I think the only recipe I want is the superior stew from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh hell
Because
yeah!
that shit makes you have
The stew in
double.
general in that game
Well,
looks
it literally
amazing.
gives you double health. Basically, it gives you double health.
Yeah, I
So
want
like,
something to fortify my cores in real life.
yeah. So like, just like a bodybuilder takes a bowl of that and he just fucking like Saitama just throws the weights into the air. Just hell yeah.
Man. But so
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I look at these and really the only ones that look interesting, and the ones that look interesting are really interesting, I say, trying to justify my purchase of the Final Fantasy XIV Ultimate
Mm-hmm.
Cookbook.
Hey, that omelet looked really good. I
It
saw that
does look
omelet.
really good. But the high fantasy and the RPG ones are where it's like, you know what? I can totally justify buying this, or you can justify writing it. There is an Elder Scrolls official cookbook that, no joking whatsoever, I do actually want to kind of get that too, just because the food looks really good.
Hmm. Damn. Y'all are making me depressed. I need to cook more.
You should. I mean,
I
I kind
just
of want to
listen.
cook less because it's my day job, but also, yeah, I can make an exception.
Dean said his diet consists of whatever is on the Monster Hunter cookbook. My diet consists of whatever is on the Jimmy John's menu. So
Yeah, that is kind of sad, actually.
yeah,
Trey, it's all
I,
right.
I
It's all
make
right.
breakfast a lot.
I can get you a copy of the Destiny 2 cookbook too.
I think that's the easiest thing to make is breakfast, and it's like the most fulfilling and rewarding thing to make.
You ever fry an egg, Trey?
Yeah. I posted it in the Discord. I fried an egg and I put it on my ramen and it was like actually really good.
Good.
You don't I mean
Now
it's
do
I
it
know it's
again.
difficult. I know. I did it again. It's difficult. It is. I think the only thing I came up with to make it correctly was I got a lid and I put it on top of the egg while it was in the pan and then I cooked the whole thing.
Turn up the heat.
Have you
Yeah.
considered making coleslaw?
No, fuck you. I'm not making registered coleslaw. I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna like get the sickness that they get in the or the blind, whatever. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've learned talked about Destiny lore. I don't care.
But come on, Trey. They're the protectors of
I,
humanity in the last city on Earth, and
I'm
there's
I'm
aliens or something. You've
I'm
got
just
to
gonna
make this
eat.
coleslaw.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
man,
eat.
yeah.
I'm just gonna eat whatever the creatures from Blighttown and Dark Souls 1 ate, and that'll just keep me settled for my life. Which I guess they ate
You're
each
just gonna
other.
survive off of that?
Yeah. I guess they ate each other, so I'm basically saying I'm gonna go cannibalize.
But
I'm
before
here.
doing that, make some coleslaw.
Okay,
Make some coleslaw.
I'll
Make
make
some coleslaw for the long
Be the
journey.
last meal you ever eat.
some coleslaw and Destiny beef jerky. It'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm looking through the preview of this Elder Scrolls cookbook again, and it's like, I think a lot
The
of
sweet
this
roll
is
looks so good.
it does
Name the most interesting thing right now.
the most interesting thing is water of life. This one,
Oh,
let me read
Oh,
the
it's
recipe.
interesting.
that's
Yeah.
that bottle
I'm
from
gonna
the
I'm gonna
Water
read the
Boy.
recipe to the water of life here. It says, considered
Mhm.
something of a cure-all by many Nords, this potent beverage is reputed to bring the ill back up to full health. Everyone seems to have their own family recipe, but I managed to wheedle this one out of a farmer in Falkreath. This prep takes 5 minutes and steeping for 3 days. Makes about 4 cups, and it says pairs well with best on its own after a full meal. This takes 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds, 2 teaspoons of caraway seeds, 1 tablespoon juniper berries, 1 sprig of fresh dill, and 4 cups of vodka.
And now 2 shots of vodka.
In a small saute pan or skillet over medium heat, Toast the fennel and caraway seeds for several minutes until they are lightly browned and smell fragrant. Add the seeds and the remaining ingredients to a large jug and seal the top. 2. Let steep for 2 to 3 days until it turns a light golden color and has as strong a flavor as you like. Serve in small glasses. It can be sipped as a digestive or knocked back for a more medicinal approach.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's the most fascinating recipe.
Definitely
fascinating so far.
You said water of life, and I was thinking of the Eskimo water from the Water Boy.
I mean, you could pretend it was that.
Yeah, you could. I don't want to see a Water Boy cook.
Are you the only one who thinks about that movie?
Yes, I love that movie. I had it on VHS.
Wow.
Anyways, what do
And
they got?
you want to revive a segment of the stream?
You want to like?
But I've got so many more cookbooks to talk about, Dean.
You really don't.
Yes, I do. There's
really
so many.
shouldn't.
There's the official One Piece cookbook.
No.
That's
What's
not very
in
video
the One
games.
Piece?
There's
Like,
a
what
One Piece video
Normal
game.
ass
Counts.
food.
Just food, but bigger.
Food, but just different. But One Piece.
This is food, but it's built different.
Food, but the women look terrible.
Dude, I'm finding a lot
This comes from someone who's seen all 1,000 episodes. Don't fucking hate me.
I'm seeing a lot of these now. Minecrafter's Cookbook. Okay, this one I don't think is officially licensed.
That one sounds interesting.
But this one does look kind of cute, actually. I think
Well,
that's
you guys
have to make apple.
Pork chops.
Does this one have a preview?
Have to make bread.
It's just like
you take your wheat. You lay 3 bundles of wheat on your table.
Okay, the preview of this one is not as colorful as the others, but the cover of this book does have little looks like little rice cakes that are colored with dye to look like creepers, and that's cute. That's
cute.
approved.
Fucking gimmick! Trying to make me buy it. Fuck you.
You can do creeper gingerbread cookies or something like that.
I'm so disappointed. I'm just scrolling through this list, and it put the Kingdom Hearts art book in here, and I thought it was a Kingdom Hearts cookbook for a second, and my heart just sank.
Well, they did in 3. They had the Ratatouille Remy, so I guess you could do a Kingdom Hearts cookbook.
Is there a Ratatouille cookbook based off a movie?
Oh
it's only Ratatouille. It's 50 pages. Every page is Ratatouille.
Disney had to have
how do you spell
did something with that.
Ratatouille, I think.
Let's see. I'll see if you're right. Yeah. Yep. So here's the thing. I just searched Ratatouille on Google to make sure I was spelling it right, and it says this search may be relevant to recent activity. Ratatouille cookbook. You know it, brother. You know it.
Hey, did you know that's like a veggie meal? It's like you'd be sitting. I remember I was a kid. I was sitting there. I was like, "Damn, they got pepperoni in that bitch."
No, it's not.
No, it's just tomato and like zucchini and shit. I was like, "Oh,
yeah." It's actually a very cheap meal to make.
yeah." It's because the ego guy was like poor, and so I was like, "Oh."
Well, the thing was like I think like historically it was made by like French farmers or something like that.
I need to find out about the recipes that are actually in this one. But this is Disney Cookbook, the cookbook on the dishes based on the famous Disney movies, and that is quite the wordy title.
I want to drink that soup that they made at the beginning, like the good part, not the bad one, the good one.
Oh, like this soup they made.
Yeah, it looked good.
Dude, all of Ratatouille looks good. Even that omelet Remy made looked great.
Bro, the grape and cheese.
God damn, dude. Yeah, dude, even that fucking
They really did know how to make food look good in an animated sense. That shit's fucking crazy to me.
And the shit they did with the colors to visualize. It was a beautiful. This is now a movie stream. Fuck you.
That's
We're gonna talk about how great Ratatouille is.
Well, if we're gonna talk about,
think of it this way: we have spent the past half hour talking about food. We cannot pivot to anything else now.
I mean,
no, we literally
have another
can.
Fucking half hour to talk about.
We literally
other things.
This is a video game.
If we're gonna talk about
video games,
we gotta talk about the Miyazaki movie foods. Like, what was it? The food
Miyazaki?
Was it Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh,
Flying Castle,
yeah.
something like that.
Oh
Where he, like,
yeah,
he throws
anime
that-
food and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit.
Like the overly detailed, like true to the fucking recipe, super delicious looking anime food.
Yeah,
This is a food. What the
there's
hell's wrong
that.
with us?
There's that, or like the other spectrum where it's food.
Oh, this
wars.
is the video game cookbook episode. We're good. Never mind.
There's
We prepared.
there's that where it looks really good, and then there's the opposite side where it's like food wars, and it's like food, and then it makes you like ejaculate.
I
I've never had that happen.
Oh, word?
That
I'm a-
happens. It happens in the anime. It's really stupid.
okay,
Guess we gotta
Trey.
watch
Weird.
fucking Food Wars.
That's what happens in Food Wars. I'll take your word for it.
That's like episode
Trey, what's your
1.
sources? What's your sources, Trey?
Lady
Yeah.
eats like a potato wrapped in bacon, and then she comes. I'm not kidding.
All right, I'm gonna stop this conversation right now.
Topic.
Anyway,
You did it.
I
Wow.
just want
Elden Ring?
this is only half related to our topics because it's a cookbook, but not a video game cookbook, but did show up in my search for video game cookbooks because I know that a lot of gamers have to be buying this. If you have a gamer in your family, this is the cookbook that you want to buy for them this Christmas. From Crook to Cook, platinum recipes from the Boss Dog's Kitchen, the Snoop Dogg
Holy
cookbook.
shit.
Is there a Fortnite cookbook?
I don't want to know the answer to that question.
I want to know the
You
answer.
better fucking search it or I am.
I'm doing it right now.
Fine, I'll let Kai search it. I'm looking at the Snoop Dogg cookbook, and apparently it has an opening written by Martha Stewart.
Okay, so there is no Fortnite cookbook, but an unofficial joke book for Fortniters. Side-splitting jokes and shenanigans from Salty Springs.
It's time. Is there a few samples?
Let's see. There are samples. Okay. What do a door and a new Fortnite player have in common?
What?
They both get knocked a lot.
What does that mean? What
They
does
get
that
knocked a
mean?
lot.
They get knocked
Ugh.
knocked out, like, one
They get
day.
knocked
like
a
knocked
lot.
down. All right.
Knocked?
I have another sample.
Who's there?
All right. What happens after you drink too much slurp juice?
What? You
You
die?
burp juice, dude. Haha. You burp juice, bro.
vomit?
Yeah,
You
bro.
You vomit? Oh.
Just fucking like a
kids
stream
ages
of
8 and
chug
up.
chug.
Good lord.
That's
this
what
sucks.
happens when you drink a lot of
My sides be splitting.
I'm crying right now.
You know that emoji where it's like crying while laughing, and it looks strangely violent? That's me.
Yeah, that's also me, but I got the two like okay fingers hand like up.
I'm gonna see if there's a
100
PDF
emoji.
of the unofficial joke book for Fortniters.
Don't stop.
I'm gonna
I
do
too
this.
need to pirate
know-
the official joke book for Fortnite.
Okay,
Oh,
is there a
dude, there
okay.
is.
Okay.
I don't want this.
I
don't-
hope, Kai, I really hope that when you download this, it includes just like a bunch of malware and just your PC turns to dust.
I hope it's a zip bomb. I hope you
Good.
disconnect.
Good news. There are side-splitting jokes for Minecrafters.
We already
shit.
know about that. You know,
Question.
You know
What's
what?
black and white and dead all over?
What, Dean?
A zombie in a tuxedo.
Dude.
What the fuck?
Why did Steve search for ore all day?
Why?
Dean?
Why did he search for ore all day, Dean?
Because he digs it.
I'm gonna dig a hole for you, Dean. It's gonna be
I'll
about
jump
6
in.
feet.
I'm gonna get a drill and dig a hole through your fucking frontal lobe. And you'll see
Oh.
who's laughing now.
I'm
Speedrunning
reading
of the
down, and the
lobotomy.
last paragraph says this. This adventure series is created especially for readers who love the fight of good versus evil, magical academies like Hogwarts and the Harry Potter saga, and games like Minecraft, Terraria, and Pokemon Go.
Dude,
Why is
what the
Pokemon Go?
fuck
What?
is this?
Okay.
Okay, I
You
gotta
know-
send a picture to the Discord.
Okay.
I know it's a podcast, but There's like
honestly-
literally nothing I can do that will describe this.
It's
Like,
I
up
might be able to
Discord.
put this up on screen. What is it?
Okay, hold on.
You guys,
Look
on
in
the topic of Minecraft joke
look in
books
Voice's
real quick,
voice.
Have you guys ever heard of Stinky Steve?
I don't no, I'm not gonna let you continue with that.
Mike Meyer.
Okay, I'm going to read this in my best announcer voice.
Oh my
Take a sip
gosh.
of water here.
Mike Meyer.
It's an audiobook.
It's an
Roblox funny
audiobook?
jokes,
9
memes,
minutes.
pictures, and stories. Written by Mike Meyer. Narrated by video article. What does that
I'm
mean?
gonna play a sample. I'm gonna play a sample.
How does it have 3 stars?
For the
Oh
children.
my god. Andy, play this shit on stream. Hold on, I'll send
Am
the
I
link.
about to get copyrighted?
No.
I don't think you could legally play that on stream, but
Well, I mean,
it's
if it
just
is
a
a free
sample, though.
sample, play
Yeah,
sample.
yeah,
it is a
yeah.
free sample. I think it's
wait
fine.
a second.
Yeah.
Kai, you cut out the description of this. I need to read the description of this thing,
Oh,
too.
sorry.
You will laugh out loud at some of the most hilarious jokes ever with this collection. LOL at one of the most popular characters, with funny jokes, stories, pictures, and memes about them. Get your copy now by clicking the purchase button. Get instant access to all of the most popular jokes. These are the most popular jokes.
I'm so ready to
This
fucking
is
laugh
gonna
at
be
this sample,
fuck.
dude.
Jerry Seinfeld of Roblox here. This is gonna be the greatest. So I'm gonna play this sample.
Listen.
What?
This is. I got some news. Apparently, looking at the reviews, this is a re-upload. Someone trying to sell a free version of this joke thing.
Holy shit.
Someone's trying to sell a free thing, and like make it off as they did it.
Oh
Who would
my
have thought Mike Meyer would have been a fake name?
There's fucking levels to this.
So I'm gonna play this sample now. I'm gonna find out what this is.
All right.
I don't.
Roblox
I'm just not going
funny
to say anything because it'll come out as terrible.
memes, pictures, and stories. Written by Mike Meyer. Narrated by video article. Copyright
Mike
info.
Meyer.
This book is intended for personal reference material only. This book is not to be resold or redistributed to individuals without the consent of the
Audio
copyright
clarity.
owner. If you did not pay for this book or have obtained it through illicit means, then please purchase an authorized copy online. Thank you for respecting the hard work of this author. Legal info. This
Literally
It
stolen.
cuts off. There's so many
This-
funny jokes in there.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm crying.
I like how he said, like, I guess, what, did he steal this? And,
Dude,
like,
he
he
made another
literally
one.
says, talks about how, like, don't steal this, go buy the actual thing, which is like, what?
Fortnite Battle Royale, funny jokes, memes, pictures, and stories.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
We have not talked about a single fucking game
Marijuana
topic
growing
this
and
entire time.
cultivating, the indoor-outdoor guide for medical and personal marijuana horticulture.
Cool.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
What marijuana
By
horror?
Chad Dorsey.
What?
Chad Dorsey.
Jailbreak Fire Stick TV Alexa How to Unlock Step-by-Step Tips Guide by Jonathan Gates.
Why is this for sale?
Holy shit.
This shit got me acting up.
How to jailbreak Roku, unlock Roku Stick, Roku Ultra, yada yada yada, with Cody's step-by-step guide by Jonathan Gates. This is incredible. I'm really glad I went down this rabbit hole.
You know, we've all gone down our rabbit holes today. Like, you know, Trey has gone down the Bucky's rabbit hole. Dean is digging a hole in his backyard right now. Whether it is for himself or me, I will find out.
So I need to figure that out too, actually.
And then I've just gone down the licensed cookbook rabbit hole. It keeps sending me more now, since I have pre-ordered the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook, which I will talk about some of the recipes in that preview as well in a minute. But there's Gotham City cocktails. If you want to drink alcohol like Batman, this is the way to do it.
Absolutely.
Which, wait a second. How many licensed cocktail books are there?
Fortnite cocktail.
I dislike that immensely. I'm going to Google it. Fortnite cocktail. Is that a thing? Fortnite slurp juice. I should have known.
I'm gonna just put
The
this in
chug
voices
jug.
really
You gotta
quick.
make the chug jug.
How do you make Fortnite slurp juice? Let's see. You need blue raspberry vodka, melon liquor, pina colada, and blue Powerade.
Hell yeah.
You know, I just want you all to know that, like, if anyone out there is mixing up Fortnite slurp juice and selling it as that at an actual bar, you are the only person on earth who I believe should get hit with a cease and desist. I just want you to know.
You're not old enough to sell drinks.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that a customer tried to card me when I was the bartender?
I remember
God.
that.
What?
Yeah,
Tried
no.
to do what?
A customer tried to card me when I was the one bartending, and it's like, I don't have to show you my ID, and I do have the authority to throw you out. So please don't try this again.
Respect my authority.
It's like,
Yeah.
you look a little young to be selling alcohol. It's like, listen, ma'am, I just want you to know. Just be aware. The company that hired me to do this does check IDs. I'm good. Please. Leave me alone. That would be kind of horrible though. You know, you just walk into a bar and you just see a 16-year-old mixing up Fortnite chug jugs for you.
Hey, if they can make it good enough for you, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, you keep that shit to yourself.
Notable
Snitches get
non-snitch
stitches.
Trey.
I am not a snitch
Good.
whatsoever. Like I keep that shit to myself 100% of the time. Unless like they deserve it. You know, I've been in a lot of positions where it's like, wow, that guy deserves to get their shit taken out. So I'll be like,
That's one way to put it, Trey.
I don't gossip, but I know how to gossip. I think the medical field is probably the most gossip heavy field there is.
Listen, my
'Cause,
audience
like,
when I was bartending was nurses who worked in the other building, so it's like I know how it is.
yeah, I my theory for that is that just because of what it is, like doing medical things is like such a
It's
such an
stressful, so the only way
because
to
it's
relax is to, you know,
stressful.
you want to gossip, you want to kick back with your you know, Fortnite clan, and
Yeah. The fucking hospital Fortnite clan.
Oh my
No.
Holy shit.
But it's
you
just because
know
like
that I am right
it's
deep
very
down.
the
You're
work that
evil, you're
people
sick.
do is very consistently negative, regardless of what it is because you know someone you gotta like work with some fat slob or someone dies or something. It's constantly negative, and so you get that input. They're gonna push out a negative output, and then it's just it's a cycle, and it goes over and over again. You know, and no one can really
Wow.
yeah, and that's why like gossip it's terrible like everywhere. Like people talk so much shit. It's ridiculous.
Have you
Again.
thought about introducing a positive input to break this cycle though? I
I
think that
I
like
do I do plenty of positive inputs. I don't like it's because the people that I do the positive inputs like I'll interact with them. I'll make jokes with them. I'll talk with them. It always the person always brings it back to a negative point. It's very
well, I
consistent.
think you need to bring a more positive input into this group, Trey. I know that you've been working
Okay.
very hard, but I think that if you made up some official Destiny licensed coleslaw to bring
And
into your
gave
friends
every
at work, I think like you remember that commercial a
Wow.
couple years ago where Kylie Jenner brought about world peace with a Pepsi? It's a lot like that.
Wait, that was Kylie Jenner?
I think it was. I don't.
No, that wasn't. That was like just some random woman. that like put makeup on, like, and they gave like the SWAT team a Pepsi and didn't get
Oh, it was Kendall
gas spray,
Jenner.
tear
Sorry,
gas,
I get them all mixed up.
didn't get tear gassed. Imagine like doing that at like a real like fucking
I'd
riot.
rather not. Anyways,
That'd be hilarious.
video
let's just
and cookbooks.
let's make our segues rough as sandpaper.
It's fine. Who cares, honestly?
So,
Dean,
Get the
do you
fuck out.
care?
Get the fuck out.
I need a moment to recover from this.
Yeah.
Trey is just like we're driving down the highway right now, and Trey is taking the car's wheels off. He's just clambering around like Spider-Man on the hood with a wrench.
We're driving into the desert, gonna live by like coyotes now. We're gonna eat snakes off the ground.
You guys ever heard of Rango?
We're gonna go to the town known as Dirt.
Dirt.
Dirt. So, how much was that FF14 cookbook?
It is currently
It's not arrived.
just transition back.
What do
Yeah,
you
no,
want from me?
we have this entire thing about reviving the round table and all that. And
15
We
minutes
can do it
talking
next
about
week. Listen, the
fucking
cookbooks
we-
are too
we've been
important.
waiting
Too
Andy,
important.
you don't understand. Next week never comes. Tomorrow never happens. It's always today.
Don't say that. But the
You know what?
official Ultimate Final Fantasy 14 cookbook, the
How
essential
much?
culinarian guide to Eidolon, in hardcover, is currently $31 on Amazon.
Okay. You know how much the pre-order is?
That's what the pre-order is. The
Like
full list
50.
price is $35.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
That's like $15 less than the Endwalker pre-order. Hell yeah.
Listen, Endwalker has been delayed, so that means that I can spend the money on a cookbook
Yeah.
instead.
Oh, I forgot to change my PTO time yesterday. Son of a... I gotta remember to do that Tuesday. I gotta remember to do that.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot. You did actually take time off. for
Yeah, I took 2 days off. I
Well,
was gonna...
literally all of our schedules have been thrown off. 'cause
Yeah,
of
I
that
was literally
delay.
gonna get Sage to 80 and then do the story with Matt, and then like after I was done with whatever I wanted to do, I was gonna go to Tennessee for Thanksgiving. But now all I'm gonna do is go to Tennessee for Thanksgiving.
Well,
Yeah, Endwalker got... I'm happy it got delayed. I'm glad someone like
You're happy?
Yoshi P had the balls to say no, we're gonna delay it. Like I'm like that's such...
I mean, technically, I mean, like, it's weird to be like really.
I'm not 100%.
I'd rather have it. Yeah, I'd rather have it be delayed than early and shitty. But like,
Yeah, that's what
you just worded that weird. I guess.
okay. I'm not 100% happy about it, but I can respect Yoshi P as a person for...
Oh yeah, no, I respect the action. I do kind of wish it was a bit earlier.
Yeah.
We knew about this.
yeah. Well, the thing
Um,
is, they
was
So
last
let's see.
minute.
The stream that they
It was
announced
very
this
last
on was
minute.
what?
Yesterday or some shit,
it was
like day
the-
before yesterday.
2 days ago,
Yeah,
yeah.
2 days ago. 2 days ago. And they said that the decision was made.
Weeks
on-
in advance. Yeah.
Well, no, the decision was made the Friday before the event,
Yeah.
Oh, that okay. Never mind.
so it wasn't like too far off.
And he was like even like sorry. He was like, man, listen, I'm sorry, but like I'm being selfish right now, but I have to delay it. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because
In fact,
I can easily do it. So me personally, I don't have a problem. I know other people will have issues.
Yeah, I can wait. I'm a fucking Valve fan.
I've been waiting for years.
I've been waiting 4 years for a certain game to get updated.
You know, I really hope that, before Valve releases anything else, they grace us with the official Team Fortress 2 cookbook.
Oh, please,
You can
do.
make the sandwich.
You know, I
Make
say
the
that, but if Valve did a licensed cookbook, it would be Dota. It would always be Dota.
Oh.
Yeah, it would.
We get an
Though I
official.
would say, I would love a Half-Life 2 cookbook. That's just how to cook your rats.
How to
You
cook a
would,
rat.
Dean. You would.
How
Need
to
a Half-Life and
skin
Alex
clean and
cookbook
cook
where
a
it teaches
rat.
you how to make the combined rations.
Please do, yeah.
How
How
to
to-
make
how to-
regular water.
No. Hear
How
me
to
out. Hear me
flavor
out.
your Soylent Green.
The Half-Life Alex cookbook that teaches you how to cook in VR. It's not an
Dude.
actual
Whoa!
book. You have to go through VR training sessions.
Yeah, you have to have your VR set up in your kitchen.
That would be dangerous, but
Virtual
fun.
reality. Virtual reality chef training. Okay. Hear
Oh
me
my
out. This is
god.
the
That's
future.
how you
I mean,
fucking
Chef
catch your
VR
house
already
on fire.
exists.
Yeah.
Well,
Why isn't Gordon Ramsay capitalized on the VR market yet? Like honestly,
How
like,
would he capitalize on the VR
not-
market?
Not
I
like you
mean,
could
that's a bit much to ask. He just learned how to use his cell phone.
You could just be in an episode of Hell's Kitchen and like all the people who want to like learn how to cook get something out of it. All the people that are into that like wanna like
Are you actually thinking about this right now?
wanna
Can hear the cogs turning.
the cobwebs are they're clocking up the cogwheels.
I
Yeah.
can hear the AOL modem in Trey's brain catching fire right now.
Yeah,
Guys
because
are making it worse.
I'm sorry,
It's
Trey, but this line of thought had no end.
The only line I sense here involves cocaine.
Just the faded
I was
Your
gonna
brain
say
has-
something funny. No, stop making fun of me.
Your brain is so
Stop
condensed
it.
it has its own center of gravity, and your one brain cell is circling around and not able to hit anything.
Your brain is like a neutron star.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not a new. It's
So-
like it's
so
not
dense.
exploding. It's
It's
just
never
going
ending.
out quietly. It's just getting really cold. It's just dying.
Oh,
Whatever.
no.
I can't. I was gonna make a funny, but whatever. I
Yeah.
don't
You
care.
know, if
What-
there's any place
Okay.
that's a good spot to end today's episode, I feel like that's it.
Just absolutely just kicking the shit at Trey while he's down. It's like, perfect.
We
Yeah,
can't
fucking
give
end
him
it
time
there.
to get back up. We can't let this
No, yeah.
episode go on any longer. He can't
God
end this
damn.
by being funny.
We cannot. No, we gotta make sure we don't talk about a single fucking video game all stream. We're gonna
Right.
end this now.
Right. Oh man.
Fucking forget that game
I
we're
mean,
playing. We can't
no.
have any video games.
No, listen. Technically, we did talk about the Fortnite jokes.
We did talk about
Fortnite joke book. You're
we
right.
Fortnite
we
we
talked
did
about
talk about a
multiple
lot of
video
video
game
games.
cookbooks and also a video
Yeah.
game delay. So we got it.
The video game delay was the only actual thing we talked about.
But like, listen.
Oh, all right.
Oh no, he's back.
No! he fucking.
And all the people that want to be chefs, and then all the people that are into humiliation.
We're fucking back, dude.
I don't know how you're
Click
going
the
to put
end
this
stream button.
together.
And the fucking stream.
Ray has been thinking about this the past 4 minutes.
I couldn't remember what the word humiliation was.
In the stream, it's over. Do we have anything planned for after it?
Yes, after this stream, we're going to be playing 100% orange juice. So stick
Oh
around
my
for that. We're going to have a roughly
gosh.
10 to 15 minute
Bye.
intermission. And
Bye.
I
Have a beautiful time.
hope you all enjoyed this episode of Limitbreaker Demo
Send
Disc.
him to
We
the
will
Colombo
see you all
dimension.
whenever we do
Goodbye.
the next one. Check the Twitter account. It'll be either a week from now or 2 weeks from now. We're still figuring that out. Hasta la bye bye.